Previously on Blood and Wine. Bartholomew Klein was getting ready to host a dinner party for his closest friends and family. Everyone was having a wonderful time. The only thing that could ruin the night was the storm outside. Until Bart revealed plans to sell his business, fire his staff, and to no longer support his ex-wife and children. The situation became very heated as tempers flew. Bart quickly became the most hated man in the room. But when the storm knocked out the power, everyone quickly separated to try to find candles and flashlights. But when the lights came back on, it was soon discovered that Bart was dead, the victim of foul play. Accusations quickly flew. Everyone had a motive and everyone was a suspect. As everyone's motives and secrets got revealed, things got nasty. Then once again, the power went out and everyone was in the dark. Once again, in the darkness, another murder was discovered. This time it was Cindy Klein, Bart's wife. With a second murder on their hands, more questions needed to be asked, and more secrets were revealed, leading to more fights, more accusations, and the discovery of more motive. So when they heard another scream, they all knew exactly what it meant. Another murder had taken place. Everyone was shocked to see Basil, the chef, covered in blood, on top of the now dead Isabella, the maid. Basil, clearly in a fragile state, told how he didn't plan these murders by himself, but before he could reveal who was paying him, he killed himself, making him the night's fourth victim. Now we are down to 6, and one of these people is still the murderer. Find out who it is now on the series finale of Blood and Wine. I honestly don't even know what to say at this point. I mean, I don't think things could get much worse. What do we do now? Well, we have to do something. We can't sit and wait here to die. I did not come dressed up for this. Yeah, I think we can all say that this is not the night that we were expecting. I found out way more about my family than I needed to. You think you're the only one? Who knew that Dad was doing all of the help? I do not even want to think about it. Kids, I'm so sorry. I never want you to find out about everything like this. I just can't believe this is happening. I'm sorry, but sitting here saying sorry isn't going to get us out of here alive. We have to figure out who did these awful crimes. So, has anyone formed a theory about exactly what happened tonight? I would be interested in hearing a theory. Yes, so would I. Personally, I have one. Sis, you've been quiet most of the night. And you used to give Dad such a hard time. We know you hated Cindy. You also knew about Isabella. And you were awfully close to Basil growing up as a kid. I believe you could easily have been Basil's accomplice. What do you have to say about that, sis? Excuse me? How dare you accuse me? Yes, I was mad at Dad, but I didn't kill him. And no, I didn't like Cindy. But honestly, who did? You're always acting like such a scaredy cat, but who says you didn't kill Dad? Everyone knows how strained your relationship with Daddy was. Oh, come on, don't act like you were Daddy's precious little angel either, sis. You were furious at Dad for not giving you money for college. But I know the real reason he wouldn't pay your tuition. What are you talking about? The real reason? Henry, what are you talking about? She's a junkie, Mom. Hazel's a pill popper. You little prick. Oh, Henry, how did you find out about that? Oh, come on, Mom. Everyone knew why you sent Hazel to that boarding school. That was for her education. Did you send her to Green Meadows rehab for her education too, Mom? That is none of your business, brat. I guess it's also none of my business that your little problem came back and Dad was gonna send you back to rehab. What? What are you talking about? I heard Dad on the phone making plans to send you back. Honey, is this true? You're back on pills? Mom, no. If you are doing drugs, tell us. Mother, I'm not. Mother, I'm not a drug addict and I'm not a killer. But how dare you blame me when you could just as easily be the killer? And when it comes to pills, don't act like you never have a problem, Mom. I never had a pill problem, sweetheart. Oh, please, Mom, you are constantly on a prescription. There is a difference between using and abusing pills, sweetheart. Well, I'm not, Mom, so stop believing Henry's lies. Son, are you sure you know what you're talking about? Yes, Mother. Of course you would believe her lies. She's your favorite, right, Mom? Oh, I love my children equally, Henry. Please, the three of you, stop this now. Stay out of it, Thomas. This is a family conversation. As far as I know, you're not family. I'm close enough to family, son. I know you're your dad's good friend, but unless you were screaming Mom too, I don't think it counts. Oh, how dare you disrespect me and your mother like that? I knew you since you were in diapers, kid. I could whoop you then, and I could whoop you now. No, we cannot have this any longer. You will not talk to my son like that. I don't care who you think you are, Mr. Thomas. Dude, you're not my dad either. Stay out of it. For the record, Henry, I took care of you better than your father ever did. I spent years watching over you. Yeah, because you probably felt guilty lying to me all my life. This fighting is getting out of control. It has to stop. This is getting us nowhere. I can't take all this dysfunction. Yes, Marisol's right. We need a plan. Oh, forget about Marisol. We need to call the police. Oh, forget Marisol. Marisol's so unimportant, huh? Well, let me tell you something about Marisol. Marisol is sick and tired of you. Marisol, what are you doing? Marisol, you? Yeah, I guess you didn't expect it from me. Loser Marisol, who always gets forgotten. Well, I bet you'll remember me now. Well, this is a fine mess we're all in, isn't it? But don't worry, no one else has to get hurt tonight. You all don't know what it's like to love someone who just wanted to use you. Oh, don't tell me you were sleeping with Bart too. Yes, and I was in love with him. Madly in love with him. And that whore came and ruined everything. And why would he want her over me? But I know what drove him away. The baby. You're pregnant? No, I was. I'm not anymore. He didn't want anyone to know. He paid me to get rid of it. But I didn't do it. No, I couldn't. My sweet precious baby, I loved it too much. I lost a baby all because of the stress that he was putting me under. I couldn't forgive him for that, could I? No, of course not. I kind of snapped after that. So then I started to think, what if I just killed him? My doctors tried to talk me out of it, but that just wasn't working. So I decided to talk to myself, and I said, self? Myself said yes. And myself said, if he hurt you so badly, you need to hurt him too. Myself was right. And I feel so much better now that he's gone. And all the others too. And what about Basil? What about him? Basil wasn't that hard to convince, actually. I mean, when I had a gun pointed to his head, it wasn't that hard to get him to see things my way. Okay, y'all, so obviously this chick is batshit crazy. Yes, Bart did have a thing for the crazy ones, and the stupid ones, and the whorish ones. Bite your tongue, Reginald. What the hell are we gonna do? Hey, no talking. You're confusing the voices in my head. You guys aren't going anywhere. I'm the one calling the shots here. Now, what am I gonna do with all of you? I honestly don't want to kill you, but of course if I have to, I will. I actually already had a plan, but things got a little bit complicated when Basil killed himself. He was supposed to take the fall. I don't know what he was thinking. Killing yourself is such a waste of life, don't you think? I paid him all that money, my whole life savings. He He was supposed to take the fall, and I was supposed to just walk out into the sunset. But now it's just the 6 of us. So now what do I do? Well, since Basil's dead, his share of the money is up for grabs. Anyone want 100,000 each? 100,000 each? That could pay off my college tuition. Or buy you a lot of pills, right, sis? Go to hell, maggot breath. Will you two preteens shut the hell up? No one cares about your sibling rivalries. I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to let you guys live or not. I guess I could give you all the money. And why would we go along with that? Because I know all your secrets now. If I was to expose the secrets that were told here tonight, you would all be ruined. Marisol, maybe you just need to put the gun down. Put your hands back up, Thomas. Marisol, I know you. Please don't do this. You can't stop me, Thomas. Are you forgetting who's holding the gun, Thomas? I'm done listening to your stories and theories. There's nothing you can do to help me, Thomas. I've killed too many. And you know what? I liked it. They all had it coming, Thomas. You need help, Marisol. You're insane. You think I'm crazy? I'm not crazy. The voices in my head are crazy, but not me. Put that gun down, Marisol. You're gonna kill someone else. Put the gun down. Oh, Thomas. She shot him. He's bleeding bad, Mom, but he still has a pulse. I didn't want to do this. He made me do it. They all made me do it. I'm not crazy. I'm not a bad person. I just want things the way they should be. I just want to be happy. Am I not allowed to be happy? But you know what? I will find my happiness. I will. After tonight, I'll have everything I ever wanted. Absolutely everything. No, you won't, you crazy bitch. You're gonna be in jail. You're not gonna get away with this. Just because you killed him doesn't mean you're gonna get your happy ending. And how are you gonna stop me, you little brat? No one can stop me. I'm gonna get everything I ever wanted. My revenge and my happy ending. No, madam, I don't think you will. What? Put that gun down. No, this dinner party is over. Finally, we know who the killer is, and we stopped her. She can't hurt anyone else now. I guess the butler did do it. Oh, Reginald, you saved us. Oh, but poor Thomas. Mother, it sounds like the storm finally passed. We could try to call police now. Maybe we can get Thomas an ambulance. Yes, 911, please, we need help. They'll be here soon. You hear that, Thomas? They're coming soon. You'll be okay. Don't worry, you guys. The bullet went straight through. Your friend's gonna be fine. We're just gonna take him to the hospital and get him stitched up. So now what happens? Our lives have been turned upside down and ruined. Doesn't look like there's much we can do, man. But from what you say, it sounds like another scorned lover. Of course, we'll take you all down to the station for your statements. So after one long, horrible night, we now know who are the survivors and who are the victims, and who was the murderer. I hope you guys really enjoyed this Let's Play of The Sims 3 Blood and Wine.
For no problem. All units stand by. 7-0 receiving a 34 with a weapon. 1549 East 18th Street. 1549 East 28th. 10-4, arrival last.
All this condition still is active.
10-4, arrival last.
That's 10 private number.